beginning to get out of the house. So I'm trying this Mermaid's Remedy by a brand called Naisture to see if I can get kind of like those beach tropical vibes with this skincare look today. Let's go. What up, it's Destiny. Welcome back, and this is the LA Lifestyle on a Budget, giving you skincare, thriftwear, and a little bit of entertainment industry tips and tricks. So if that's what you're into, hit the subscribe button below. So, as many of you guys know, I went to BeautyCon, obviously last year, because this year everything's canceled. So I thought I was to the bottom of the bag, and then I found some more items. So, I've already tried a few items by the brand Naisture. I wasn't too hip to them before BeautyCon. I just found out about them, when I went and, was able to kind of talk with them at the booth and get some free items. But this is the Mermaid's Remedy Charcoal Mint Mud Mask. So, I feel like since I've been on quarantine, my skin has just been not on point the way that I want it to be. I've been a little lazy in my skincare, as a lot of us have. When you're just sitting around and nobody's seeing you, you kind of get lazy in that, right? So, I really kind of wanted to do a good detox mask, and I just love the name of this Mermaid's Remedy. So I just thought it would be really cute to try out for you guys today. So I'm going to go over some specs real quick. This mask, I don't think this is the full-size packet. This is 0.7 ounces. So let me pull up the one on the actual website. So on the website, it retails for $4, and actually, this looks like it's the same size that I have now. So let me just, 0.7 ounces. So this little packet, obviously, it looks like it can only get you maybe one use out of this packet. I like that they have this little twist thing here, just because if you decide to kind of spot treat certain areas, like if you have combination skin like I do, there's times where maybe you want a detox mask for maybe your T-zone, and then for the rest of your face, you might want to do something a little bit more moisturizing and rejuvenating. So I like that they give you that kind of option to be able to put this little cap back on instead of having it be a tear, and then you're kind of just screwed and have to use the whole packet. But today I'm going to use the whole packet, just because I just need to do my whole face. It's starting to get warm out here in LA, and I just need a little bit of that detox. So let me go ahead and start applying this mask. And they also have this same mask in I think it's still the same kind of mermaid theme, essentially. But I think it's rose. Yeah, pink rose mud. And then they have calendula cucumber, which would be the yellow one. Mermaid's Remedy, the charcoal mint, which is this one. And then they have the charcoal mint mud mask is gray, and then they have a green one that's apple green mud. Okay, so that's a little confusing. This is more of like a turquoise packet. So let me just go ahead and apply. This mask did not specify that I needed to wash my face beforehand, so I just gave my skin a quick little rinse over just to get the morning crust out. So let me go ahead and jump into this. Okay. So upon smelling it, okay, so this is kind of the consistency of it. It's slightly thinner than some of the other mud masks I'm used to, which is nice. It makes it a little bit easier to spread. I'm just going to use my hands today and skip on my little spatula. This is actually really easy to spread. I like that factor. Sometimes with mud masks, they start to dry down super quick, and then you're kind of screwed by the time you get to the end of your face. Okay, and it smells nice, actually. Like, it doesn't smell super fragrancy, which for those of you that are very particular about fragrances, I'll check the packet and give you guys specs on that as well. Let me see. Okay, the coverage is nice, and actually, I think I only used like half this packet, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the little cap back on. And it says to wait for 7 to 10 minutes, which is nice, I mean, not that we really have anything to do right now, but if we did, this mask would be really nice for you to be able to kind of use and then kind of go on with the rest of your skincare, makeup, or whatever, and get to the rest of your day. The last ingredient on here is fragrance. So very, very sorry for those of you that are very specific about that. For me, it's kind of hit or miss. I prefer it not to be in there, but if it is and it's not overwhelming to me once I put it on my face, then I'm fine. But actually, I'm just getting like hints of peppermint that's naturally in the mask already. Mentha, paprika, peppermint, leaf extract is already in here, so that's really nice as well. I am seeing some chemicals in here. I am seeing some things in here that are a little difficult to pronounce. But again, I am seeing some natural things in here as well, which is nice. But I just feel like there's so many things in here that are skincare science terms. But I do see things like shea butter. I do see things like citrus lemon fruit extract. I always get kind of disappointed because with a name like Naisture, like natural moisture, that's kind of what it stands for. You would think that the ingredients would be a little bit more That's what I think of when I think of a brand with a name like Naisture. I just expect that little bit of extra effort. And I mean, they are more of like a budget skincare company. I mean, $4 for this packet. You know, I wouldn't say that that's expensive. I wouldn't say that that's cheap. I'd say that that's kind of right on target for this. I honestly thought I was gonna use this whole packet, and there's honestly plenty in here. I might be even able to get maybe 2 more uses out of this, but we're gonna see. But as you guys can see along the edges, the mask is already starting to dry down a little bit, which is good. But I'll be back in a moment. All right, y'all, so the mask is actually dry, and this is a very interesting kind of charcoal clay-ish mask formula because it feels almost like my skin. Like I can move, like I can smile, my face isn't crackling, I'm not getting like those crazy lines coming all over, and it's not like hard. It just feels very, like, you know those peel-off masks? It doesn't even feel as tight as those. Like my face is very movable. It just feels almost like I have a thick moisturizer on it. So it's kind of very interesting clay mask recipe. Just in general on this channel, a lot of the past kind of clay masks that I've reviewed, they've started kind of transitioning to more moisturizing formulas and kind of being more of detoxifying masks for those of you with combination skin or those of you with dry skin. That way you guys kind of have a clay mask to be able to use. And so I'm just seeing this trend in the industry kind of transition from a lot of those really harsh clay masks that are very crackly and make your skin feel like it's deprived of moisture to kind of these more detoxifying clay masks. I mean, I've noticed they're using that term more and more. So I'm gonna rinse this off real quick and I'll be right back. All right, so I've rinsed my face. My skin doesn't feel overly dry. It doesn't feel like every bit of moisture or sebum was extracted from it, which is nice, but I feel like my pores, they look okay. I notice obviously they're cleaner than when I started, but it's just really not getting kind of that nitty gritty kind of in the center of my face that I really need for those of you that have oily skin that struggle with like whiteheads, blackheads, things like that. So I feel like if you have combination skin, maybe use like a heavier kind of charcoal mask, maybe in your T-zone, and then this around the perimeter of your face. Now, as I rinsed the mask off, it became very, very milky, and I was able to kind of rinse it off within a minute or two. So definitely not one of those more extensive masks where you're just constantly like throwing water on your face and trying to like scrub it with a towel, because you can do either. You can either rinse your face with warm water or you can use a warm towel. So whichever you prefer. Now, to finish up this kind of beach-inspired quarantine look, I'm gonna go ahead with my Zen Ultra Calming Serum by BioClarity. They use a lot of like chlorophyll and seaweed and things like that, so I'm gonna use this serum. Actually, let me go in with my Andalou Naturals Coconut Firming Toner. Love this stuff. Talked about it several times on this channel, and it's keeping with the whole beach theme. Let me go in with my serum, and this is very lightweight as well. It's not one of those super thick gunky serums. So if you have more oily skin or more combination skin, this is actually from their line for clear skin or for people that have oily skin. All right, now I'm gonna use my BioClarity Hydrate Smoothie. This again is part of that line for if you have more oily or combination skin. Again, I love how this whole line is like natural, and that's why it has like that kind of green tint, is because they just kind of let the product be whatever color it was going to be, with them adding a lot of those kind of rich botanical ingredients. This doesn't really have anything to do with the beach, but my lips are chapped, so we're going to do the Green Tea Mandarin Lip Balm from Sprouts. One of my favorites, and it's super cheap and it lasts me a while because it's kind of like that thicker tube. So overall, I felt like the ingredients list could have been better. They had some natural stuff in there, but I feel like most of the ingredients were so difficult to pronounce. It's kind of like, I want to see ingredients in their raw form in that mask. And then if you need to add, you know, maybe 1 or 2 little preservatives in there, maybe citric acid, maybe 1 or 2 other things that we can't pronounce, that's fine. I'm totally cool with that. But for a brand like Naisture, you know, natural moisture, I just expected a lot more in the ingredients list as far as kind of raw ingredients that your skin just loves to kind of like drink up. Number 2, I felt like the price point I felt was actually pretty good, because this pouch looked really small to me. I was kind of disappointed when I first saw the size and then saw it was $4. I'm like, but actually I didn't even use half the packet, so I feel like you could probably get like 3 uses out of this. And I love the fact that they added this. I don't see too many skincare companies that add something like this in a pouch. It's just kind of like once you rip it open, you have to use it. So I feel like companies low-key be trying to scam on that because they know they can get more money from you because your product's going to dry up or you have to use it that day. So I love that they give you this option with this small pouch. I like how they have kind of like 4 different options of this particular mask, you know, the rose one, the apple one, and whatever the yellow one, whatever the yellow one was. So I love that they give you those options on there. I feel like it's pretty budget friendly. Essentially you're getting, I don't know, maybe 2 to 3 masks out of this, maybe 4 if you're one of those people that do more spot treatments, which is great. But overall, I'd say, you know, the results were nice. I think it's a really cute idea, the Mermaid's Remedy. I love the whole kind of like branding of it. But I mean, is it better than some of the stuff that you see at drugstore? Yeah. Is it the best? No. So I feel like if this is something you want to splurge your money on, or I wouldn't even say splurge, but spend your money on, I wouldn't say it would hurt. The product works. It's not like amazing results or anything like that, but I'd say overall, you know, for the price point and everything, it's a pretty decent product. I just need them to work on those ingredients a little bit more. But thank you guys so much for watching. Like this video if you want to see more. I'll be posting more as usual. Make sure to do well and be well, and I'll see you later. Bye.